Hey y'all, and welcome to another video. I do want to apologize now for the audio quality on my last two videos. I usually listen to music in the background when I'm painting, and I usually leave it pretty low, and I thought it was low enough, but YouTube was able to hear it and pick it up and then slap me with some copyright stuff. So then I went back and edited the videos to try to take out the background noise, and it just totally screwed up the audio. So lesson learned, YouTube, I get it. No more music. I will work in silence if that's what you want. So today I'm just going to do a little experiment. So I have just a little canvas. It's a 9x12. Colors I'm working with are this deep magenta from Artist Loft. This is neon blue. I would not classify this as neon, but I don't know. Everybody's thoughts are different on that. And then this is a kind of metallic-y, aqua-y green, and it is actually one of the Color Shift paints from Folk Art. It's Aqua Flash. I had to buy this one off Amazon. I live in the middle of nowhere, and all we have is a Joann's, and their paint selection is very sad. So I usually order my paints offline. If you do use these paints, just be aware they have a very, very strong smell to them. So if you're sensitive to that kind of thing, watch out. And then I'll just be using black from the Flow acrylics. Now what the experiment is glitter. So this is like super extra fine glitter. If you've ever tried to add glitter to just like a regular paint color, you've probably noticed that you don't get any shimmer or shine. It's because the paint just basically coats the glitter and then it just disappears basically. So what I'm gonna do is, this is just straight Floetrol. I didn't add any water to it because it is already runny enough, probably a little too runny, but I'm going to mix a bunch of the glitter into the Floetrol and then mix everything in a dirty flip cup and see if we can't get some shimmer. So I'm going to pour this, and of course these dumb little things can't get that out of there very well, so the little pouring mechanism not gonna work. So I'm gonna do this and hope I don't get glitter absolutely everywhere. And yes, I'm using a bunch because I want to see how it goes. This glitter, I got it at Walmart. This was like $3. I have bought glitter like that at Joann's before for like $8. So definitely worth it to get it at Walmart in the craft section. Or I've never been inside of Michael's before. I know that's like really tragic, but I'm sure they have it there too. So that kind of thickened up the Floetrol a little bit, which is good. And I can still see it shimmering. So I hope that works. We'll see. And I'm not using white today. I have not been having the best of luck with the Artist Loft Flow acrylic white for some reason. But whatever. Keep working on it. So I think we'll go black first. And I don't need a whole lot of paint for this tiny little canvas. I'm going to add glitter in between each step of other paints, because I want really to see if that works. Let's go blue. Some more glitter. Sorry about the sniffles again, you guys. I am Not sure why I am not getting better, but trust me, I am sick of it. One day, it'll go away. And then we'll do the Aqua Flash. We'll just finish off that Aqua Flash. Why not? It's gold color. And it dries really interestingly. I haven't noticed too much of like a color shift to it necessarily when it dries. But it definitely has a real metallic sheen to it, which is nice. And then just the rest of the glitter. And I think I'll finish it off with the magenta. This is a lot of paint for this little canvas, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna put some gloves on real quick because I am being stingy and I don't want to mess up my new manicure. All right. So let's see, and I can still see a lot of sparkle going on in there right now, so hopefully it stays. We'll see. I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute, as usual. Let everything run down to the bottom. That allows the black to kind of like mix in with everything, and then I'm gonna throw my paint sticks all over the floor, which is good, you know. Get my little torch ready just in case, since I did just mix those colors up and there might be bubbles. It will be interesting to see how it fully dries. If it dries smooth, my guess is it's not going to dry smooth. It's probably going to dry gritty, maybe. But again, experimenting, and we will see what happens. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so those colors, one, look awesome together. And I can still definitely see a lot of sparkle. I don't know if the camera is picking that up. Of course, we'll go in for a close-up when I'm done, but there is definitely sparkle going on, which makes me very happy because I love sparkles in any way, shape, or form, especially in my paintings. Okay. So I don't know if I actually need to torch. I do see some stuff popping. So I'm going to torch just a little bit. Okay. And again, these torches are off Amazon, pack of 4 for like $9. Good investment. So you can see the white areas here where it's just the Floetrol. So I wonder how that's gonna dry. I'm almost afraid to tilt it, you guys. I like it the way it is. But we gotta tilt it, so let's just buck up and do it, right? Okay, I really like this area. So I'm gonna try to save that. So I'll go this way first. Oh my gosh, there's so much paint on this canvas. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. I think I'm gonna go that way just a little more to get most of that Floetrol off. got like double wet paint down here, so I don't want to get any of that yellow stuff on here. Sorry, just checking the back. I think I do need a little, so a lot of the blue or the aqua flash kind of went away, but I think that's what's peeking out around the edges. Wow. There's a ton of glitter in there, you guys. Not too much paint left on the canvas. I don't know if I should try to run this white Floetrol off. I really have no idea how the Floetrol is going to dry here without the paint. Never tried that before. It's kind of weird. Like this area right here kind of looks like if I had used silicone, and it kind of starts divoting the painting a little bit. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so I am going to just tilt it just a tiny bit down to get rid of this white spot right here. If I can do that without screwing too much of it up. I don't know. Let me see if I can do it this way. Should have left well enough alone. I don't know, maybe that'll be okay. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm going to start painting the edges of my canvases black before I start painting on them. Just because the corners tend to, I don't know, not keep paint on them, I guess would be maybe a good way to phrase that. So I have a little bit of this purple left and some glitter. I think, sorry Sniffles, it's so annoying, I know, I'm sorry. Gonna just kind of do this a little bit. And I know someone somewhere is probably screaming at me to stop doing that. Probably I'm screaming at myself. I have a little bit of paint left in here. And then I'm going to grab my straw and kind of blow on that a little bit. If you don't have straws, you should definitely invest in them, you guys. They are a very useful tool with this painting style. I don't know. Instead of just like, you know. Anyway. I'm wondering if I should tilt it again. I learned my lesson the last painting I did, you guys, if you saw it. I told myself not to do it, and I did it anyway. So, screw it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave it. Okay. So, it's going to be very interesting to see how this dries. I'm going to try to leave this running longer than usual. Usually I come back in like, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes, because I'm impatient, if you haven't learned that yet. But I'm going to try to leave this a little bit longer because I think a lot might happen, but we'll see. So I will be back. Alright guys, so this is about 10 minutes later, so I'm a liar. I didn't wait longer this time like I said I was going to, but it did look like a lot more kind of popped up here, maybe a little bit here and here. So I definitely... So I failed again at pulling my camera off the stinking little thing without turning my camera off, so I apologize about that. These colors I am definitely loving together. They look a lot brighter right now just because I think the light is shining in. Obviously you can see that glare, but it looks like the glitter and the plain Floetrol really kind of stuck to the black mostly. But I mean, look at those cells, they like even went down the edge of the canvas, which is pretty cool. So you can definitely see the glitter. It's interesting now, like I said, like this area right here, it looks like pockmarky, kind of like if you had used silicone. So that's interesting. I don't know, that's probably maybe just from the plain Floetrol. I'm assuming, I don't know what else it would be from. But the color combination is awesome. I'm probably definitely going to do that again without the glitter. And we'll just have to see how this dries. I'm just really curious because you can definitely see this area all here has just the clear Floetrol. So I really will be very curious to see how this dries fully. Of course, pictures will be posted on my Instagram, which I will link below once it is dry. And if you like this video, hit subscribe and more will be coming your way. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, so I'm losing light fast, but this is the dried completed piece with the glitter. So let me see if I can unstick it from these cups. So, yeah, I definitely went overboard with the glitter just because I was testing it, obviously, but it totally worked, you guys. It's super sparkly and shiny. The Floetrol, if you remember, I just did, oh, see, I'm getting paint everywhere. I just did the Floetrol with the glitter mixed into it, and it dried, you can't see any spots there. It dried totally, I guess, clear. Ew, sorry. I'm still in my work clothes. I do not want to get paint on my work clothes. It did not dry smooth though, you guys. I don't know if that, I'm sure it is, but you can kind of see it's very textured. It's like almost sandpaper, like really. And that's probably because I did, like I said, go overboard with the glitter. And I can see, like here, some of the glitter did get covered up by paint. So if I were to do this again, which I am most definitely going to do again, less glitter because obviously it works. And that won't be as, so like up here, there's not as much as the glitter and it's not as rough. So if you want to go like overboard on the glitter, do it because it's cool and it works. Just know when you spray it, it's definitely not going, or like varnish it, it's not going to be smooth in any way, shape, or form. Unless you do resin. I've never used resin before, but I would imagine that it would be smooth. I definitely am in love with the color combination, so I'm gonna do this again on a bigger canvas with those same colors, for sure. I don't know if I'll add the glitter to it on the bigger one, but it did definitely work, you guys. So if you were wondering about glitter and how to get it to work, that is a way to do it. Just your Floetrol and the glitter. Alright, bye guys.